Alright, this should be better. Damn, YouTube was struggling. Not sure if you're gonna find anything good, but she's moving though. Good afternoon, Mr. Amrani. Or good evening, I should say. Hope you're doing well, sir. That value area, excuse me, that 1 hour IB value area got some play, huh? It's also with the buy aggression from the overnight. Interesting. So unless that breaks with conviction, it is short. Also, volume is going to be lower, so the bubbles are not going to populate like they should. Maybe lower deep trades to... I mean, I'm already at 40. I'm going to keep it at 40. Trying to see if there's still news. It was bond news just 7 minutes ago. Trump speaking at the close. Okay. Kind of want some structure to short against these levels. Still like the area might still be just doing the same thing. And then all the way back down to the IB low at 630s. but give me an entry then. .30 candle down. I need to slow down in my trading, so I'm trying to just always be patient for the right structure. I mean, there's times where being super aggressive makes sense. Basically, like here, like you see the obvious level where it's always been rejecting. Buyers unable to push through. Could have entered on the close of that bearish candle and then a stop above. Then again, super risky play. But it would have gotten me in the move though. This was again another nice setup to the downside on those levels. She's kind of squeezing. Yes, but the thing I like about this is the areas where it bounces is very obvious. Like top side, bottom side. Like this is 100 points range. It's basically a no-brainer to just short the top and long the bottom until it fails. But at the same time, I kind of want to use it with structure, somewhat as here on that red box, and or have the sell aggression alongside with the trade idea. I don't want to put myself in a hole in the afternoon session, but I think it still looks good. At the same time, there's a probability she will resolve from it. Not sure. It's getting really tight. I feel. I think either way she pops, it's gonna be a nice move. Not sure if there's gonna be any play for me in it, but and if it's gonna happen today, like she could be like this for the rest of the session for sure. As long as she keeps going up 100 points and down 100 points, I wouldn't be mad. I'm only mad I wasn't short just. Just need to be aware that it's basically arranged like this between the boxes, and when surprise is in the middle, don't diddle or be very sure. Yeah, try to stay away from the middle here and just do business on the extremes, and then if she breaks, play that side. So for example, if she pushes up, you're anticipating a short and she pushes through, then the long is very valid. And same for the bottom. She sells off, anticipate a long, She continues and just play the short for the continuation. If she bounces, look for structure, look for aggression, for support in that trade, and just trade the other side. I mean, it's not financial advice. I haven't been trading well late last day, so don't listen to me. That's what I would do. And tomorrow PCE, which is going to be an inflationary number. It's going to have some play. Top of the hour tomorrow after the open, also news. It's going to be an interesting Friday. And next week we got, is it next week? Or yeah, March 18th. That's like next Wednesday we got rate decision from FOMC. It's going to be interesting too. Let's see what we got profile-wise. So today we opened up with a gap to the downside. Initially she tricked me at least long for a gap close, then sold off. You can see it in the structure of the profile. It's very thin. He tried to push up, sold off, trade towards a naked point of control from a session from last from Monday. A session from Monday at the 612s. Basically found support at the 612s. In the higher time frame, we're at the low end of value from the whole composite. So this is where I want to see it trade with conviction up or down. If she goes up with conviction, it's back to the POC, potentially back towards the value area high. If we sell off with conviction, 450s and potentially lower. But at this point in time, she's stuck in this. She's stuck in this. Wait, let me remove some levels because. Right, so get the value area low from that composite here. This is basically, it has to trade with conviction up, and then I would be looking for, in the higher time frame, that POC. If we sell off and basically lose the IB low and sell off with conviction, I'd be looking for that 450 level. It's like a higher time frame zone where buyers stepped in. We're basically diddling in the middle, but yeah, trades to be made. Let's see if she wants to bounce right here. Best trade would have been a short though, because there is sell pressure and price moves way quicker to the downside, so you could protect your stop break even or add quicker. Bounces take some more time, but they do work. Just has been a ton of activity on the lows here. Absorption left and right. That big trades at 590 breaks, flushes, 580s. That's going to be interesting. Ideally sweep some lows. That would be nice. Pressure is to the downside though, but I do like IB low here. I would like it more if she would flush these levels first and then regain IB low. Or just tick it through tick and go up. Prior week I'll be break even. I don't want to see pullbacks. I want to see it go 100 points up without pullbacks back to the red level. You can do it. Chasing, trailing, chasing, trailing, chasing, trailing. Chasing, trailing. Just created a new word. Like, this is perfect. Price just going up, no retracements. Boom. Wait for the bottom of the range. Wait for the aggression. So the seller's pushing. Seller's unable to push. Further, price goes up. Confirms above the prior candle. Damn, this drawing tool sucks balls, man. It confirms above the prior candle. Above this candle. Closes above. Go long. And pray. Because it is a choppy market and she could reverse at any time, and she gave me like how many points? 40 points in less than a minute. So yeah, I'll just take it at this time and day. Yeah. Very valid though to just keep it. I just don't want to get tilted trading in the afternoon and then just give a 40-point move in one candle back, and then yeah. Let's see. Let's play the short if she goes up. Don't want to diddle in the middle here though. Also, volume is slow, so at this point, when this bubble pops, this is an ideal sign if price goes up like it does now to trail this. But yeah, volume is low, so yeah, I need to be quicker sometimes. I'm running. Sometimes I'm too passive with it, and I give it all the room in the world. And it's been like that the last fucking days. Like, nice entry, 70 points, 80 points in profit. Put a break even. Price comes back, stops you out, and then goes back up 80 points. That's just, yeah. She's been brutal. Futures from late 2021. Yeah, 21. Yeah, I think, or 22. 21 or 20. I think 21. It's been a while. Yeah, take what you can. And what I feel for me is because the areas where I want to do business, usually price drives away super quick, and I'm trying to anticipate too much and be too quick in the position. And then I always get stopped out before the move. So I need to, even though the candles are big, price moves, I need to, like, if it happens, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I need to take that approach more. I've been too hands-on. When do you stop for the day? Like, I usually don't trade this time of day. I'm usually done after an hour, 90 minutes from the open. I just feel rested. Like earlier, I felt really bad because I was like feverish, and I feel good now. So I kind of want to look at the market with you guys, and also just the obviousness of what's going on here. So the profile from the IB from the 1 hour still rejecting the value area low every time over and over again. At the same time, the bottom of the IB low has been respected so beautifully like this. Like, just saw the trade. Like, that's, if it's obvious you want to trade it. So there's that. I'm a part-time trader, sir. I'm still working full-time, thank God. The boot camp? Which boot camp? I don't have a boot camp. Yeah, so anticipating. So for example, if she breaks the lows here, she could just sweep liquidity to then regain. So that could be a play too. That's kind of what I rather want to play, because then you are protected. The liquidity or the lows already has been swept. So there has been business done. And if she then regains, that could be a way better setup. So that also means if she breaks one side, don't get too excited too quick, because she could sweep, come back up, hint that it wants to go down. So, and that's where it traps everyone. So a lot of people go short here, and then she uses that liquidity to drive up again. So I don't want to be, or I want to be very careful when she breaks one side to join them. It has to be really obvious. Structure, delta has to be there. Price has to move. I have to be able to protect my entry quickly. Those things, we'll see. It might not happen though. Maybe one day, I'm Ronnie. Maybe one day. So here is where it's tricky to play it, because even though this is not bouncing, it's kind of bouncing from the lows here, but at the same time, you get like a 20-point candle, boom, you're middle of the range. It's basically confirming bullish, but then you're long in the middle of the range. It's not what I want to do at this point in time. The same thing for the short side. As close as possible to the edges, and then have aggression on your side. And structure. The CVD is flat since last 20 minutes, half hour. Last since we basically popped that high here, sold off. Basically delta is flat. So she could be coiling up. Excuse me. She could be coiling up because she's kind of it's very likely for it to do this and then this. I'm just very, how do I say this? The absorption here prior, not a big fan of shorting against that. Yes, if it if and when it would pop, like break that low, it's gonna be a very quick move probably towards 500s. We'll see. We'll see. It's also a probability for a flip in position. Like if she melts, she sets up, go short, or I go short, because this is not financial advice. This is what I'm going to do. She sets up short, goes short. She stops me out short because she flips long, and then flip it long. Potentially. I'm just trying to play some scenarios in my head before it happens. If at all anything like that happens. If you're using deep charts and you're using the current volume profile. Wait, am I showing this? Yeah. You can see the huge buy delta on top, and you can see the huge sell delta on the bottom. Basically anything in between, range bound. So that's something to note. See, this move would have, if price would have gone up and I kept my stop break even, she would have came back, stopped me out break even, and then go back up. So, especially this time, if she drives away a candle at 40 points, I'm grabbing it. Unless she pushes that 40-point candle outside of the range. That's a different story. What's I pushed the button I didn't want to push. Made 30 bucks. Nice. Dude, that's spooky. I don't know what I did. I am from Belgium, sir. Where are you from? She's gone really tight here, though. Kind of want to see it do some business at some extremes. Don't want to be pushing buttons right here. CVD is still flat. Buyers trying to step in here. Like this time of day, kind of on the top of the range, but still in the middle. Wait, let me remove this. If there's no, she's creating a lower high and there's no aggression, I'm staying away. Even if this plays out. CVD is freaking flatline. Can we sweep the lows? Just look at how beautifully that IB low been support resistance. And I am anticipating it to break, regain, and then potentially have something like that. And or flip short if she... We'll see how it plays out. But at this point, I kind of want to see it break these lows. Maybe something like this. Good afternoon, Sir Sprout. Deep charts it is, sir. Like, not many people streaming using deep charts. I haven't seen many, like 1 or 2, I think. Probably it's more though, but too busy streaming myself to like go look for other people that use that platform. So we're sweeping. Start stepping in, CVD finally melting. That's cool, man. That's cool. $606. I mean, from here, from this point on, it's potentially long. The issue is going to be she's going to provide good structure, candle wise. Already there's aggression from the sellers, so if price goes up from here, that's a good sign. I just need, what do I need? Kind of like to have structure on the candle. Like long in here, yeah. Buyer stepping in. See how we close. 606. $610, yeah, $610. So in theory, this couldn't hurt to do. Yeah, this is the thing though. So she closes bullish. She creates a local low, which is good for whatever's going on right now. But then she initially pushes that prior wick, that prior candle to the upside. So I already kind of don't want to be in this move. Kind of wish she did it up on open and it came back rebalanced. Fix the immediate rebalance on that candle.
Eyes watching me, I got them bitches mad then. 2:33 and I'm still going hard then. I'll buy a building just to burn it down then. Phone keeps on ringing but ain't calling back then. Eyes watching me, I got them bitches mad then. Yeah, badge but no copper, got them hidden, made a couple stick or chopper. Got a aim, smell a bluffer like a copper. Check her go, let the anger flow. It got in the muscle.
Not the most bullish thing as so far. Bubbles to the rescue. Close above the prior candle, 36. Or higher. The higher, the better. Kind of want to protect myself. Drive away. Don't like the struggle. She either drives away or she stops me out. It's fine. I'm not a fan of the hesitation in price at the lows here. Could be wrong on it, but usually when she sweeps something, you want to see somewhat more of a drive away from it, especially at this time of day. The idea was valid though. Bottom of the range, see the sell pressure, price confirms up, buyer stepped in, use the bubbles as support, but then there's no fall through here on top. $606 M99. Yeah, but those are bearish. Yeah, bearish. Yeah. It is absorption, true. But I kind of like to use the, on the bottom of the profile, like to use the buy aggression, and on top of the profile, the sell aggression as the extremes. Potato, but yeah, that's how I like to do it. It is valid though, it's an absorption level. I'm more looking at the, what is here? 587. It's basically on the lowest here. If that one pops, then we're going to zero. That's not financial advice. At the same time, this could be a nice buy too. Again, not financial advice. Something I might do. But yeah, she's struggling here at the bottom of the range. She's basically breaking that trend line. So this that's how I profile my sessions on the weekly or the higher time frame and my overnight profiles. I'll show you in a minute. Let's our step in. Was this the long flip short move that I had to take? Because I didn't do one. I forgot to flip short. I'm Ronnie. I forgot to push short. Oh, really? Yes, do so, please, sir. Brutal. Was there a flip short? I think when I got stopped out, I should have immediately flipped it. Very easy to say looking back though, but that was exactly what I should have done. But this happens a lot. Like it's just after a while, at this time it's years of watching price move. This happens a lot. Definitely wouldn't be the last time she does this. And then I wouldn't be surprised for price to close above 700s today. Especially as long as we stay above 585. But not something I want to long just yet. Maybe when she regains the IB. I think that's a safer bet for price to go up and then find some kind of pullback and join if she wants to do that. If she does that, there's plenty of meat on the bone to join. Going long here would be picking a bottom with very good stop location though, but very dangerous. At this point, I should still be looking for continuation down. Maybe I'll switch accounts. Yeah, not the biggest fan. I'm just going short here and using the bubbles as Because she could squeeze. This could be the manipulation move. I don't see anything I like to short at this point. Just yet. It looks like she squeezed. Let's see if she gives any kind of structure. I don't want to be too aggressive here. But yeah, bottom of the range on that delta. But if that flushes at 585, that might be a fun move towards the 500s. A very quick move. But as long as that didn't happen, $25 points. That was doable. But yeah. Need some balls for that one. Especially after she confirms above 620. She's gonna squeeze him. She's gonna squeeze him. Squeeze up Amarani. They're gonna squeeze up. Not financial advice. Once again, this is what I think is gonna happen. So at this point, if I were to want to look for longs, if I kind of want to have all these highs to be left, so I kind of want to have a pullback now, so I can have a long before she hits those levels. That would give me the best opportunity to put my stop break even or closer. Very likely to not be interested if she just goes up, though. I don't have the efforts. I don't have the 40 range up at the moment, but I wouldn't short this at this time. I would wait for it to fail again and trade back under 630s, and then afterwards it looks like a squeeze. They're squeezing. Already tapped that level. Not a fan of that. Squeezing. These are the plays, dude. These are the freaking plays. Yep. I would look for the green ones on effort. Especially above 620. This is also the thing with the price action. She's like, out of nowhere, she goes like 40, 50 points, and then she just stalls. Again, no aggression. Where's the bubbles? I don't see any bubbles here. I kind of want to see a pullback with some bubbles. Now already not the biggest fan because it's swept that high. guess the bubbles were on the bottom. Want to get this account in the green too, but I also don't want to do damage on it. Trade location here is just poorly for me. Move down, pop some red bubbles, and then go back up. Potentially that would be something of interest for me. And stay above that box. You basically need to trap shorts and then go long. And already a shit ton of people trapped short for sure. That's why the squeeze here is going to be violent if she does it. No bubbles, no bubbles. I below here. Sell's pushing hard here though. Give me a red bubble. We get 2 more hours in the market, right? Because we, in Europe, are still lagging 1 hour behind. Give me bubbles, sir. Don't chase. Don't chase. I'm good. I'm good. Did some damage on one account, but all the other accounts are safe. So that's good. I also feel way better than earlier because I was having a fever. Dad, come on, man. Where's the bubbles? Where's the aggression? Just gonna squeeze it all. I really like the price, actually, to be honest. I'm way more passive and calm than during US session. For some reason, I'm unable to trade slowly in New York session. I like the long, man. Squeeze. It's gonna squeeze it. I wanted to participate, but I wanted to see bubbles. This is the play of the PM, for sure. It's a slow squeeze though, but she's going. Was a nice long. It was a 1-2 hold, I think. It's just, yeah, this time of day, get like 40 points, 50-point candles. How many points is that? 32. Man, it's 20 points. Is this 20 points? Damn, small. But yeah, take what you get. But that was great trade location for a long. Where's the juice? Definitely would have anticipated that she would have. CVD is super flat. No participation. Oh yeah, the 40 range. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. That's very good. It's very good. I wish I could overlay the effort zones on my 1 minute. I only see the 1 minute with the effort zones from the 40 range. That would be fire. Could open up an effort range. Let's see. Duplicate chart. It's just very easy to get trapped in effort zones. And that's usually what happens to me. You sacrifice trade location, or I sacrifice trade location more if I use an effort like the 10, the 40 range. Maybe I should just be more patient with using it. But it is a fire tool for sure. Not sure I'm Ronnie. I would still be long-minded. There's trades both ways here, but I do like what just happened. We basically a lot of liquidity from that whole range. We bounced on a spot where buyers were strong. We're back into the initial balance. Although she looks like she's kind of struggling here with sweeping the highs, I think it's inevitable. I mean, again, not financial advice. Oh no, I wasn't. Nope, I didn't push any buttons. I haven't pushed any buttons. I only went long, break even. I didn't flip short. I should have flipped short. I forgot to flip short. But then the long I didn't play. I kind of wanted to see the bounce as it played out. Pull back, give me some structure, give me some delta. And then I wanted to, or for price to not break those swing points before to get me in the move. Because if I would go long now, for example, it already tapped those levels and the juice is getting out of the trade, if that makes sense. The magnet still very valid though, and it looked like it wants to squeeze. Yeah, I'm just turning passive. It's getting a little bit late. IB's been paying. That's why I was streaming again, because I was like, damn, like 100-point range, levels working perfectly. Let's go. Although this is a very consolidating day, as in distributing nor or accumulating, and I think it looks like accumulation. Very nice moves, because it's like it moves 100 points up and down. That's more than good enough. If this were to be like a 40-point range, then that would have been a different story. The 700s. Yeah. But at this point in time, I'm anticipating a huge squeeze. If she starts squeezing, pushing towards those highs, I'll be looking for all those highs to get ran. That's probably going to happen quickly. I wouldn't want to short at this point in time against these levels. I'd rather want to join straight now, because we swept past 2 hours of price action, regain back in range. I'm looking for the opposite side of the range, which is 725, 740s. There's just no a lot of volume behind the move right now. CVD is basically flat. It's starting to look like absorption, but at the same time, buyers are willing to buy higher prices. So even though the bubbles are green on top, it's still a bullish thing in this scenario. I would only start getting worried if we start trading below that green bubble. And then still sorry to hear, sir. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. I also have one that's very red, because I was an impatient human being at the open. Yeah. Just kind of want to get that one. I wanted to get that one account green. I'm not too sure. Not too sure now. And also the thing I'm seeing right now is that We got huge sell pressure on the bottom. We're unable to continue from them. We got green bubbles on top, unable to push above them. So range bound. This is literally a range in the range, accumulation, or yeah, a range in the range. Let's keep it at that. So unless at this point either side breaks, it's anyone's game. I kind of would give it here a lost shot for price to go up. Looks spooky, but that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. If you open the delta, the puck is close to IVB. If you open the delta, the puck is close to IVB. Not sure what you're getting at, but yeah. If you open the delta, the puck is close to the IVB. But what delta do I have to open? I don't get it. Or do you mean like the delta profile? Experience with trillion drawdown. Take profit quick. Don't oversize. Trade small size. Yeah. Trillion drawdown is it's a bitch. I do not like it. I'm running. 6403. $26,403, sir. Check your numbers. We are at 24,000. Are you trying to confuse me here? $603, but I don't understand what POC. Do you mean like the delta profile, like the big delta at 605, 60? I'm confused. I don't understand which POC. Give me buy bubbles. you open the delta. I'm so confused. Sir, where's the delta? What delta do I need to open? Now I'm curious. Also, is this gonna be the long? Someone's gonna get trapped here right now. Long or short. This could be a very bad idea. Yeah, this is turning into tradertainment. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what the freaking fuck is this candle even? If we hit 640s, I'm break even. Could have been break even right there. How is this candle moving, dude? To my stop, obviously. Don't do it, NASDAQ. Don't you do it. Go down. Go down. Go down. Thank you very much. Daily volume profile's not even showing up. It's not even. It's not even pushing towards through 640s. That's super annoying. Volatility might be chow. Push through 640s. Okay. Now show some strength in the direction of my trade. I'll even go break even. If that goes down, I don't want to be in that position. Also might be done for the day too. It's just not moving anymore. This is where I get in trouble. Patience, maybe. I don't like it when price is just not able to 1, 2, like 3 minutes for that tiny level here. Maybe I needed 1 more minute of patience. But then again, see how it whips back? Like, that's just... The idea was right. The thing I see right now is green bubbles on top here. If price pops that might be juicy. Now I'm not in the move. Yet. And so at this point, it has been respecting that IB low from the hourly like perfectly for support resistance to go long or short from. Last freaking 15 minutes, it's been doing the opposite. Like it's just chopping around on it. It's not ideal. It's getting very unclear at this point in time, although it looks very heavy. But do I really want to short against these levels? I don't know. Momentum is also just waning. Heavy sell pressure here. Someone's gonna get trapped. Oh, Jesus, fill me. Look at that. It wouldn't even filled me if I would have just not dragged my order inside of it. Jesus, NASDAQ. Jesus. Now you melt. Most kind of want to add to it. Someone's playing a dangerous game before the close. Like no rebalance, just flush the bubbles. Okay, rebalance, sell off. Very likely to go break even in 3, 2. Why am I not break even? Should have been break even. At the low days, at the low days. I'm very likely to get stopped out here. Or not. Kinda need to protect myself on that high. Don't want to see price come back again. Kinda want to see price trade under 6 or 7 to put myself potentially break even. Where's the momentum, man? Where's the momentum? It's just not there. I'm too impatient. Too impatient. Jeez, how is this candle moving, man? It's time to go to sleep, I think. Dude, these candles are not even freaking moving. I'm going break even. I'm fucking done with this in queue for today. Losing patience. She either does the flush. Are you profitable? Some days I'm profitable, some days I'm not profitable. Last month I pulled 14,000 from props. This month I'm at 0. sure it's gonna wick me out before it goes down. That's okay. Yeah. I mean, there's times where I make a lot of mistakes doing so. I should be way slower, but yeah, it's a big part of keeping my drawdown low. Continue down, continue down. It's a big part of keeping my drawdown low. And when I'm wrong quick, and I'm wrong on low on size. On the other hand, I'm out very quick too on good trades, and I waste good entries. So there's definitely a caveat to that. It's mainly for the personality that I am, how I would do it. Would you just copy trade on just one time? I would just trade one account at one time, unless you have a lot of money to burn on evals and on evals and funded accounts. God damn it, NQ, why wouldn't you do it? Especially if you're starting out, just focus on one account. Like, even have more accounts, but just trade one at a time. That'll give you NASDAQ. Don't do it. Fucking hell, NASDAQ. You fucking shitting me? You fucking shitting me? Should be hunting my stops. So this is what happens. But at the same time, it protects me from going on tilt. And even though this is tilt inducing too, I just gotta control the emotion that goes with it. Like, it happened so many times to me. Like, I don't understand that I don't have to go short now. Fucking hell, NQ. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. Sorry. Yeah. Looks good for a flush towards the lows though. The red bubbles do gotta go. They gotta keep going, because this again would be absorption. But if she keeps pushing it and trading below it, obviously that looks good for shorts. My candle stopped moving, so probably a lot of volume that came in. My connection is going to be dropped in any minute. Yeah, my connection is down. There's a case to be made that my stop should have been higher. Not much, but higher. This is just a beautiful trade to close the day. But NQ, come on. Or Rhythmic. Price not moving. Anyone else? Their connection down? Or is it just me again?
Disconnected.
Let's reconnect. Like, and what price is NQ trading at your screen, sir? If I may ask. That's what I like to hear. That would have been the most salty move if price just freaking flushed all those lows. Yeah, Rhythmic is not having it. I mean, it's the low days. It's where, yeah. Going short against these levels is bad trade location. Because the reward on the move is bad. Like, for example, this would be the overall. For example, where I was short from late, so that would be your potential reward. And then overall, I know it's not how we do things, but overall, from a bigger perspective, that's the risk on the trade. So the losing my words here. What was the name? The expected value of a trade shifts in a bad way. So the lower to the low is shorting, no win. On the flip side, if I would go long on the place I shorted, my risk would be low and my potential reward would be way bigger. So that is a thing. That's why I want to be very precise shorting these levels here. And if I'm not wrong, there's some extremes lower too. Anyway, still no Rhythmic. Maybe that's Rhythmic telling me to shut it all down. Let me see what's up in deep charts land. I don't see anyone having trouble besides me. Nice. Well, I kind of reconnected my connection. It looks like it's downloading data, but it's not. Nothing's happening. So that ain't good.
Disconnected.
Let's see. Let's try it one more time. Looks like I'm having some connection issues. That's it. I think the market's like one more hour open. I think I had some good fun. Would have wished to make some more money on that last account, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits.
Connected.
Epics. So Apex Rhythmic's connected. My Rhythmic connection I'm buying through DeepCharts is not giving me data. Well, I need to figure that one out, or just come back tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Peace.